let's see how it plays out. If Damian Lillard comes to the Miami Heat, what's your starting lineup going to look like next year? You got, of course, Damian Lillard, point guard, Jimmy Butler. You play him at shooting guard.
No, Josh will play the 2.
Josh Richardson at the 2, Jimmy Butler at the 3. Your 4.
Oh no, you know what? I'm sorry. Don't forget Caleb could play the 2.
That's true. Caleb Martin. So he's still in there. So that's not bad. Wait, hold about this team's looking even better and better now. Damian Lillard, Caleb Martin, Jimmy Butler. Oh, what about Josh Richardson at the 2 and Caleb Martin at the 4?
No,
Why?
because if this deal happens, you're getting you're getting the
Oh, if you're getting Nurkic, then
Yeah,
yeah.
Nurkic.
Oh, no. Okay, now if you get the best of the best,
because that's the deal,
situation,
right? That's what apparently
That's what
what's-
ESPN's saying.
I mean,
Okay, so
that's why. What was you saying? If what was you saying that there's a likelihood that's probably true.
so let's break it down. If the dream scenario happens and you get
And I get it also because if you're Portland, you want to get rid of those big contracts. He also has a big contract.
16 million a year,
Yeah, well,
or
that's
16.9, so that's probably 17.
17, and what
Okay.
hey, that's nearly $60 million you're getting rid of with those 2 players.
Dream scenario, we get Nurkic and Lillard. So you get Lillard at 1, Caleb Martin at 2, Jimmy Butler at 3, Bam Adebayo at 4, and Jusuf Nurkic at 5.
Yeah.
That's a starting lineup. That's a really good starting lineup.
No matter what, I think this is if teams are really trying to contend, and you know that the guy you got to knock off is Jokic, you need a big man. You need to find guys who can give you 6 fouls in 25 minutes and just be some type of factor against that big man.
Answer me this, Vlad. Starting lineup: Damian Lillard, Caleb Martin, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Jusuf Nurkic. Where does that get you in the grand scheme of things? Take your time. Markedly
As of right now, July 1st, if this
no, I'm saying markedly better starting lineup than last year.
Absolutely.
Where do you think it can get you?
I still think where you've reached Eastern Conference Finals or Finals.
No, you don't think you can compete with the Denver Nuggets or the LA Lakers? Or
that is competing. If it's getting you to the Eastern Conference Finals and NBA Finals, that's competing. What's
you don't
wrong
think
with
you can beat those guys?
What's wrong with you?
You don't think you can beat those guys?
I say competing. Competing is competing. I need to still see what the rest of the rosters are looking like. Because Milwaukee could run it back again. Right now, Brook Lopez is out there. Brook Lopez is going to be a catch if nobody signs, if he doesn't re-sign with Milwaukee in the next day or two. Because who doesn't want a big man who could defend and shoot the 3?
He's for the streets, yes. But I'm saying this, you get that starting lineup and you fill it in. You already got Josh Richardson back there. You got Kyle Lowry. And then maybe you get some veteran minimums because they're going to want to play on that team with that type of lineup. Whoo. I'll say it right now. They're right where they need to be to win the NBA championship. Right where they need to be to win the NBA championship.
A lot of teams feel like they're right where they need to be to win the NBA championship.
So you think the Bucks could possibly beat the Heat in the playoffs with that lineup?
Who are the Bucks lineup?
Let's say they get Brook Lopez back.
If they're running it back with Brook, a healthy Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton, he did re-sign with them yesterday.
Drew Holiday.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A healthy Giannis Antetokounmpo. We'll see.
Okay.
I think everybody. What the Heat have done over the last 4 seasons, and look, come on, literally what they've done ever since Riley's been here. But what they've done is that they're always going to be able to compete. So even if you're not talking about them, they're going to be. Nobody wants to face them. No contending team wants to face the Heat. They want to avoid the Heat as in any times in the postseason. So therefore, yes. Do I think they can compete against Boston? Absolutely. Do I think they could beat Philly? Yes. Right now, that team would be better than Philadelphia.
And I'm not scared of Joe Mazzulla.
You're not scared of Boston. You're not scared, and you've beaten Milwaukee. So no, I don't. Right now, you're the Eastern Conference champions.
You should worry.
Therefore, you're the team. You make a trade for Dame. You're the team. You're the number 1 team.
A little scared of Milwaukee just because of Giannis Antetokounmpo and the surrounding pieces. Of course, you have to fear Denver because they are defending champs and they've got that big guy in the middle, Jokic, that can make it happen. Of course, they've got some good players also. That's where I'm gonna stop right there, Vlad. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm not really scared of anybody else with that lineup. And honestly, I'm not that scared of those guys with that lineup. Bucks don't really scare me that much when we have the lineup that I just mentioned. And Denver, let the chips fall where they may. I still think man, it's going to be a great NBA Finals rematch next year. Great.
That's not
NBA
happening.
Finals rematch. Okay. No, I'm just thinking.